कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः गोपाल गोविंद राम श्री मधुसूदन गिरिधारी गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः गोपाल गोविंद राम श्री मधुसूदन गिरिधारी गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्री चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत सीता हरि गुरु वैष्णव भगवद गीता श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ निताय गौरंगो निताय गौरंग बोलो गौर हरि जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि जय राधा माधव जय राधा माधव गौर हरि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय श्री गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय हरे कृष्ण Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Radha, Krishna Chandra Radha, Krishna Chandra Radhe Radhe, Jaya Radha Rasa Bihari, Radha Rasa Bihari, Radha Rasa Bihari, Shri Radhe, Jaya Radha Vrindavan Chandra, Radha Vrindavan Chandra, Shri Radhe, Jaya Radha Madhav Radha Madhava, Shri Radhe, Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha, Sham Sundar, Shri Radhe, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vrindavan Dham, Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham, Jai Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Gurudev, Gurudev, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद श्रील गुरुदेव की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। All glories assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Hare Krishna. So we thank all of you for joining in for our Nectar of Devotion session this morning. We have our speaker, Bona Mataji, who's joined us. We thank Bona Mataji for taking time out to take this session for us. Let's invite Bona Mataji by loudly chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jagat Guru Shri
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Over to you. Hari Bol, Dhanuj.
Hari Bol, Mataji. Am I audible, Mataji? Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much for joining the session today. So I'll just start with Mangala Charan. Om Ajnanatimiraandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuronmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानु सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Thank you so much for joining NOD session today. So please bless me and please pray for me. So whatever I've heard, so whatever today I'm speaking, all from our acharyas, if any words I'm speaking out of the parampara, kindly forgive me and please bless me and pray for me so that I can do the little devotional service. I can serve Guru and Gauranga properly. Thank you so much. And I'll do the 6 Goswamis Ashtakam. So Nana Shastra Vicharanaika Nibunau Sadharma Samstapakau Lokanabhitakarinau Tribhuvane Nanyau Sharanyaya Sharanyakarau Radha Krishna Padaravinda Bhajana Nandena Mattalikau Vande Rupa Sanatanau Raghuyugau Shri Jiva Gopalakau. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the 6 Goswamis, namely Shri Sanatana Goswami, Shri Rupa Goswami, Shri Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami, Shri Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, Shri Jiva Goswami, and Shri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, who are very expert in scrutinizingly studying all the revealed scriptures with the aim of establishing eternal religious principle for the benefit of all human beings. Thus, they are honored all over the 3 worlds, and they are worth taking shelter of because they are observed in the mood of the gopis and are engaged in the transcendental loving service of Radha and Krishna. So once again, I welcome you all for NOD session today. Thank you so much. And we are just moving into the next chapter of chapter 6, how to discharge devotional service. Before getting into the chapter, we'll just see what are the points we have covered in the previous session. Just I'll give 2 or 3 points regarding that. So, Nirgranta api urukrame kurvantya ahaitukim bhaktim ittam bhuta guno harihi. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.7.10. So what it talks about that all different varieties of Atma Ramas, those who take pleasure in Atma or spirit soul, especially those established on the path of self-realization, though free from all kinds of material bondage, desire to render unalloyed devotional service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This means what they are saying is that the Lord possesses transcendental qualities and therefore can attract everyone, including liberated souls. So this was explained in Srimad Bhagavatam 1.7.10. So then our beloved Srila Prabhupada goes on explanation that the devotee who serve Krishna in Vrindavan never aspire for any liberation, but the devotees in Vaikunta may sometimes wanted to go to Goloka. But Srila Prabhupada mentions yes that generally the devotion of a devotee is fixed and will not turn to another form of the Lord. So what the previous chapter describes about the chapter 5 purity of devotional service. So the instructions imparted from Srila Rupa Goswami in his broad statement, he is telling that as long as one is materially inclined or desirous of merging into spiritual effulgence, one cannot enter into the realm of pure devotional service. So, Srila Rupa Goswami states that devotional service is transcendental to all material considerations and that is not limited to any particular country, class, society, or circumstances. So devotional service is open to all. Only these people, that people, this category people, only they have to perform bhakti. It is not mentioned anywhere. It is open to all. So, everyone has the right to become a Vaishnava and a Brahmana. So through initiation, anyone can become a Brahmana. Even one falls down, there is no need to do any prayaschitta. So the discussion about jnana, karma, and bhakti, so many verses are quoted to show that the highest qualification, what is the highest qualification? That's just to engage in devotional service. So we have covered the chapter 5 that what deals about that. The primary theme of which was bhakti is independent. So, or the pure is bhakti devoid of any or dependence or any other external processes. The devotional, the bhakti is independent. It is not bounded by anything. Bhakti is pure always. So this is the points which we have covered in the previous sessions. And today we'll go into chapter 6, which deals about the limbs of bhakti. The topic is how to discharge the devotional service. 1 second, I'll just share my screen. Is my screen visible, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
No, I've just shared my PPT. I think it is not visible. Yes, yes. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. So here the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu chapter 6 deals about how to discharge the devotional service. So in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1 to 72 to 237 verses deals about the 64 limbs of Bhakti. Yeah. So 1 to 72 to 237, it describes about the limbs of Bhakti. So in the beginning of the class, that means we have discussed about the Uttama Bhakti, and definition is about the Sheelanam. It is an activity for Krishna. From Uttama Bhakti, we have moved to Sadhana Bhakti. Sadhana means, the ways and means of sadhana means to engaging our mind and senses, engaging our mind and senses in doing some activity for Krishna. That is the definition of sadhana bhakti. So the list of 64 prominent bhakti practices are given, compiled from Hari Bhakti Vilasa. It means Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1 to 72, paragraph 1 deals about this. So now the Rupa Goswami describes how do we need to engage our senses, our mind in the service of Krishna. These are the practical aspects of devotional service. So here the chapter 6, Srila Prabhupada is titling as How to Discharge Devotional Service. This is covered mainly in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1 to 72 to 96. So these are actually the list of 64 items. So there is a long list which contains in chapter 6, describes it is dealing only the list. The elaboration, the detailed explanation is not given in chapter 6. We will be discussing in chapter 7. So elaboration starts from chapter 7 onwards. So this is the part we are going to just deal about what is the 64 limbs of Bhakti and which is the main, what is the main of do's and don'ts. Only today we are going to deal about only the some of the points. Okay, and the second point, it has been said, a limb or a bhakti. It says that a list of 64 prominent bhakti practices are given from, this list is coming from Hari Bhakti Vilasa, written by our elder brother of Rupa Goswami, whose name is Sanatana Goswami. So he has given lots and lots of bhakti practices in the book called Hari Bhakti Vilasa. And this list we are going to read from BRS is for 64 prominent bhakti practices. So Rupa Goswami, what he has done, he went through all those lists as given in Hari Bhakti Vilasa, but only picked up few of 64 of them and have listed in chapter number 6 in the verses 1 to 72 to 96. Now we are going to talk about the limbs of the bhakti. Okay. So now here talks about the limb, anga of bhakti. So what is the anga of bhakti? So here it says about the specific activity of the bhakti. So activities can be classified into two categories. What are the two categories? So one category of activity is that which has subcategories. So if you are doing any activity, some activity comes under into one more activity also. So example, see, when we are doing a deity worship, so deity worship means worshipping the Lord. So deity worship is a very elaborate processing. It has lots of formalities and these, that, so many activities are involved, right? So when we are doing deity worship, there are different activities. So devotional actions with internal actions. So this is one type of activity. So there is another type of activity, is only one, which does not have any subdivisions. There is only one activity in that. So only one devotional actions, like standing when deity procession comes. So what is that? So we can see some examples. Some when there is a Ratha Yatra going on a street. So suddenly if you are standing in front of a shop, or we are sitting in any restaurants, at afar we can see that deities are coming in a Ratha. So immediately what we will do, we will stand and show respect to the procession when the deity is coming. So this means that only one devotional activity like standing when deity procession comes. One more thing, what we have seen in before points, the devotional actions with internal divisions like deity worships. Simply offering flowers and offering achmana and praying and so reciting some Vedas in front of the Lord. It is not like that. There are so many subdivisions is been explained. So the example what we have seen in deity worships. So one more thing is the deity procession comes just one standing and paying obeisances or showing our respect to the when deities are coming in the street. Yes. So next part deals about Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1 to 72 to 37, 64 limbs of Bhakti. So now we will see what are the classification of 64 limbs of Bhakti. So the 64 items has been explained. Only 20 items are very important primaries. So let us see. So now we are going to understand and to read and to get acquainted with the list. So before we acquainted to the list, we need to understand how this list is being organized. So that we have to mainly see in this slide. So 64 items of Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti, what has been described is 20 items are very primary importance, very important. So in that, out of these 20, 1 to 10 activities we should it should be accepted. That means priority. That means do's. We have to do 1 to 10 activities, which is very important, that we have to accept. And 11 to 20 activities, it should be avoided. We should not avoid. We should not do that. It describes about do's and don'ts. Okay. And additional to that, the second part deals about the 44 additional items of service. That means 1 to 59, it deals about the sadhana, and 60 to 64, 5 most effective items. So this slide describes about the do's and don'ts. So elaborately, we will see in the next slides what all the activities we have to do and what all the activities we should not do. So in 11 and 20 activities, we can see from site examples. So when we have a cold or cough, so when we go to a doctor, doctor will prescribe some medicines. So we have to properly have these medicines in 5 days course and 7 days course, or some that he will give some medicines according to it we have to take. And side by side, what he will say that no, you should not take any ice cream or any cold items. So 11 and 20 activities that we should not do, and from 1 and 10, that means from first and 10 activities, it describes that we have to do that. So let us see what all that. And the last part, what we have discussed is 60 to 64, the 5 most effective items. Among these are the last 5 are very important. The Rupa Goswami is saying that these are the most effective items. One should not forget to perform these effective items, which we are doing now in Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. That these are the most 5 effective items we'll be describing in upcoming verses in upcoming chapters. So now we are generally dealing what are the things, overview of one. Is that fine, Mataji? Is that okay with everyone?
Yes, Mataji.
So I humbly request everyone to go and read the book. This is literally very deep philosophy. It cannot be understood by in 1 or 2 classes. You have to go read everything. Every day you have to refer the book because it is very vast explanation. So it's my humble request to kindly go through the book and remember what are the points we have discussed in today's and previous sessions also. Please make a note so that it will be easier for us to refer in what classes, what we have discussed. Simply by hearing, it is most difficult to keep everything in our memory. So my humble request is to write at least 1 or 2 points so that after the class, we can able to remember what all the things have discussed in the class, because it is a very deep philosophy. So what I have understood from my little understanding, I'm just sharing with you all. So please forgive me if anything is missed out or anything I'm unable to do it. So please forgive me for that. Yeah. So now we are going to discuss what are the 10 important primary importance, what has been described in our Nectar of Devotion book, what Rupa Goswami has described in that. So let us see what are the first 10 limbs of Bhakti. So after finishing these slides, we will just read the book, what Rupa Goswami has mentioned into that, and what our Prabhupada has explained in Nectar of Devotion book. So, yeah. So here, what it is describing about 64 limbs of Bhakti, in that 1 to 10 is very, very important. We have to accept that activity. What are the dues preliminary necessities? That means this part deals about from in our book, paragraph 2nd and 3rd paragraph, it deals about this. So Guru Pada Ashraya, taking shelter of a Guru. So we need to accept a Guru. If you are doing a Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti, this is highly recommended. The Guru Ashraya is highly recommended. So without Guru, we cannot reach God. So Mata, Pita, Guru and Devam. So we say no. So Guru is very, very important. We have to take the shelter of the Guru. We cannot directly reach Krishna. So through Guru, through the instructions of Guru, so he will guide us what should do, what should not do, how to approach, how to do Bhakti. So it is very, 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 very important to approach a Guru. So Guru Pada Shraya, taking shelter of a Guru, is very, very important. It is highly recommended. So next is what? Krishna Dikshadi Sikshanam. So receiving initiation, learning to perform Bhakti. So once we take the shelter of a Guru, what is the next step? The next step is we receive initiation from the Guru, and we also hear from Guru and learn from Guru, and we will perform our Bhakti. So it is not that, okay, I know everything. I have learned Bhagavad Gita. I have learned Srimad Bhagavatam. I know how to do Bhakti. I can do of myself. No, it is not possible at all. We'll do offenses. We'll do aparadha. So under the guidance of Guru, we have to take the follow instructions from him. According to that, we have to do Bhakti. And what is the next step of after reaching Guru? We have to take initiation. Like we say, no, what is that? Aspiring, shelter, and initiation. So these process, it is very, very must in Bhakti. So after receiving initiations, so we'll perform Bhakti more and more. So it is highly recommended to, we have to approach a Guru. And what does the third point deals with? Vishrambena Guru Seva, serving Guru with respect. So after taking initiation, we need to do some service to the Guru with respect and love. So after initiation, we should say, okay, I have taken initiation. I should not approach my Guru. So it is not like that. It is highly recommended that we have to approach the Guru. If we have any doubts, we have to ask him. So it is not like that. After reading the book, I know everything. No, it is not like that. So it is highly recommended that we have to approach a Guru and take and follow the instruction what is given by him, that we have to definitely follow. So, like that Rupa Goswami is saying that Guru Pada Ashraya, Krishna Dikshadi Sikshanam, and Vishrambena Guru Seva. Serving, we have to serve the Guru with love and affections. So in Bhagavad Gita, it was also said, no, Tadviti Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevya. So we have to serve them in a humble and obedience manner. It is not, okay, he's my Guru, I can take any liberty from him. No, it's not like that. So we have to do our Bhakti under the guidance of the Guru, like that Rupa Goswami is saying, and in Nectar of Devotion also, these are the instructions given by our Srila Prabhupada. So what are the 4 points deals with about the Sadhu Vatmana Anuvartanam. So following scriptural rules in footsteps of Acharya. So, so it is saying that, so we have our Guru and spiritual master, but before our Gurus also, but before taking initiation also, we will be having so much Guru, no? So we will be having so much Gurus. So when we come when we are just entering in our Krishna consciousness, so many people would have been advising us, do this, do that. They are also considered as Gurus. So there will be so many spiritual masters where they're known as acharyas. So there will be so much spiritual masters, and so many acharyas are there. We have to follow their footsteps. So So they might have written books and given up so many guidelines, rules and regulations. So we need to follow the footsteps. We need to follow the scriptures and follow the footsteps of acharyas. It is highly recommended. So if you are not coming under the parampara, so if you are not taking their instructions properly, if you are not reading the books, what they have written, we will go into our own speculative mind. So, okay, this must be have written in this form. This must have written in this way. So we will create our own imagination, and it will create a fall down in bhakti. So it is highly recommended to take a guru, follow up the guru, take the instruction of the guru, and that guru should come under the parampara. So if we are doing that, so it will be easier for us to follow in the footsteps of Acharya and by following the Guru's instructions. So these are the 10 preliminary necessaries we have to accept. We should not avoid these things. So that is the thing we are dealing from the fourth point now. Following the scriptural rules in the footsteps of Acharya. We have to follow the footsteps of the Acharya. That is highly recommended. Now we are dealing with the fifth point, Sadharma Pracha. Inquiring from Guru how to advance. So, Sadharma Pracha, we should make some inquiry from Guru how to advance in bhakti. So, this is what we do. So, we have to keep on inquiring where I am lagging, why I am not able to do the bhakti properly. 1 second, can someone mute, please? Please. Yeah. So, inquiring from Guru how to advance. So, there's this different levels, no? So, Shraddha, Sadhu, Sangha, Bhajana, Kriya, Anartha, Nivritti. So, there are 9 steps of bhakti. So, we have to keep on inquiring our Guru how we can advance in bhakti. And sometimes we may feel depressed and we are not able to do our sadhana properly. So, we have to consult our Guru. We have to consult our senior devotees. Nearby temple, we have to consult our. Then why I am not able to do this properly? What is lagging me? Where I am lagging? So we have to consult with them, and we have to approach the Guru properly to advance in bhakti. Sarita Mataji, please can you mute Mataji? Next, six point deals about Bhogadi Tyaga Krishnasya Hetave, giving up material enjoyment for Krishna. So we have to give up all our material activities for Krishna. So sometimes we devotees performing bhakti for Krishna, we may have to sacrifice which we like. So while some person may like to watch television, someone may like to chit chat with others, some may want to engage in some other things. So in the material platform. So but when we have to do something for Krishna, so we have to really give that material enjoyment. When it comes to bhakti, we have to really ignore that what we like a lot. So and we have to go for example, we would be watching a very important program in television, right? Or in Facebook or something, whatever is there. Regularly, we are watching, we might be watching. So, for example, on the same day, if any bhakti program is happening in a temple or nearby our friend's house or in some other areas, so really we have to give that material enjoyment. Anyway, we have to avoid that, but we should avoid all these things, and we have to first give importance to that activity what Krishna is recommending to do in our bhakti, that we have to give. So then one more point is that if we do not like something, if we have to do for Krishna, we have to accept that activity also. So the two ways it is dealing with. The one which you like in the material advancement, in material enjoyment, when it comes to Krishna, we have to sacrifice that. So in something which we don't like also, that we have to do it for Krishna with love and affections. So both way deals about Bhoga Tyaga Krishnasya Hetave, giving up material enjoyment for Krishna. So Nivaso Dvarakadau va Gangadhir api Sannidau, residing in holy places like Dwaraka or Vrindavan or near the Ganga. So, which means residing in the holy places like Dwaraka, Vrindavan, or near the Ganges, it's highly recommended. So, we'll be more concentrated. We can do more bhakti over there in these places. So, it is highly recommended to live in these places of Dwaraka or Vrindavan or near the Ganges. So, the 8th point deals with Vyavahareshu Sarveshu Yavad Arthanu Vartita. So, accepting only what is necessary for the body, dealing with the material world only as necessary. So, what does it deals about? Accepting only what is necessary for the body, dealing with material world only as necessary. So, it is not that we have some requirement in our life. So, don't try to increase the necessary for the don't try to increase the necessary of the body activities. Similarly, don't engage too much in unnecessary materially world. Deal with the people of material world only as much as necessary. So we should not overeat. We should not overly perform in material activities. Whatever is necessary for that purpose, we have to do. We should not overdo. So, for the body also, we should not overeating or oversleeping. It is not highly recommended. Whatever is necessary, we have to do. We should not eat less also. We should not sleep less also. So, accepting only what is necessary. We should not do less or we should not go beyond also. And dealing with the material world only as necessary. If it is necessary, then only we have to deal with the people, deal with the material people. Otherwise, it is highly recommended to avoid them as much as possible. So, like that, it has been saying, Vyavahareshu Sarveshu Yavat Arthanu Vartita. Accepting only what is necessary for the body, dealing with the material world only as necessary. Next, the 9th point deals with Hari Varsara Sammana. So, observing fasting on Ekadashi day. So, we all know that we fast on Ekadashi day. So, similarly, we have to remember more and more, and we have to do extra rounds on that day. So, it is highly recommended. The Hari Varsha Sammana, observing fast on Ekadashi day, we have to observe the Ekadashi fasting. We have to do like that. That's been mentioned in Nectar of Devotion. So, the 10th point, what does it deals with? Bhadraye Ashwadithadi Gauravam, worshipping sacred trees like Banyan and Amalaki tree. So, worshipping sacred trees like Banyan, Amalaki. In our tradition, we worship Tulsi Devi, so Tulsi Maharani, so it is highly recommended. So, worshipping sacred trees like Banyan and Amalaki is also very, very necessary. So, once I have read in one of the book called the Damodar Ashtakam book, it was published by, I don't know the Prabhuji name. So it has been mentioned in that in the auspicious month of Kartik or any Ekadeshi day, if you perform any activity under the banyan tree or Amalaki tree, it will give you more and more benefit. So, and if you offer any donations or any charity, or you're giving any what to say, any clothes or any to the poor people you're offering, and while it gives more and more pious to that activity under the banyan tree and Amalaki tree. So this it is, if you do that, it is very, very it takes you to the next level of bhakti. It gives you more and more pleasure and more pious also. So worshipping sacred trees like banyan and Amalaki is highly recommended. So when you do the meditation also under this tree, it gives you more pleasure. So I've read in one of that book called Damodar Ashtakam. It is written by one of Prabhuji. So sorry, I forgot that name. So some of their 2-3 verses, 2-3 lines, I remember that under the Amalaki tree, it's very, very auspicious to do some charity or meditation, or reading a Bhagavatam book or Bhagavad Gita under the tree. It's highly recommended. So it increases our bhakti, it purifies our mind, it takes us to the next level of bhakti. So it is very, very auspicious to do our bhakti under these sacred trees like banyan and Amalaki. These are the 10 points comes under the dues preliminary necessities. These all it has been described in Nectar of Devotion, paragraph 213. Is that fine, Mataji? Is that okay? Any doubt? Or is it okay, or it is any getting confused?
Mataji, which paragraph did you say, Mataji?
Paragraph 213, Mataji. We'll read again, Mataji, after finishing this slide.
Yeah,
we will
okay,
read
okay.
so that
chapter 5, no?
No, Mataji, chapter 6.
Chapter 6, okay, Mataji. Thank you.
Yes, Rohin, Mataji.
Mataji, what is the difference between taking shelter and receiving initiation? I mean, what is the difference, Mataji? I mean, even if you explain it later, it's okay.
Can you just go with the question again, Mataji?
What is the difference between the first, taking shelter of a guru, and the second one is receiving initiation? Because receiving initiation is also from a guru, no, Mataji? I mean, what is the difference between the first and the second?
Yes, Mataji. First, I have already told, no, aspiring, shelter, and receiving initiations. There are these levels. Initially, taking shelter means there are some rules and regulations that you have to perform for these many months. It depends upon to Maharajas and Maharajas. So, when you want to take initiation directly, you cannot go and receive initiation directly, Mataji. There are some rules and regulations. So first aspiring, next is taking shelter. Taking shelter means there are some rules and regulations that you have to perform within 6 months or 7 months, 1 year. There are some rules and regulations that you have to do, and the temple presidents or your mentor will watch you whether you are following that activities or not. According to your performance of taking shelter, then only you will receive initiation according to your performance under the shelter, Mataji. There is some process under this aspiring, shelter, and after that only you will receive initiation. Is that fine, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Like taking a mentor. Yeah. Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah. So it is not like that. After if I think I have to take initiation from a guru, okay, then immediately I can approach that guru and immediately I can receive initiation. It's not like that, Mataji. There are some steps over there, rules and regulations that we have to perform. Otherwise, it is not possible to receive initiation from a certain guru's, Mataji. So that it is means like that. Aspiring, we have to take shelter, and under the shelter we have to remain in for 6 months or 1 year, and we have to read so many books. So we have to follow all these instructions, then only we will receive initiation. Is that fine, Rohini Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, thank you.
Yeah. Next, we are going to deal with about the next don'ts, what we should not perform. The first, the previous slide, what we have discussed is about the 1 to 10 activities that we have to perform. We have to take it like that. Now we are going to deal with about the don'ts. It has been referred in our Nectar of Devotion book, paragraph 4 and 5. That we will discuss now. Now 11th is Sangatyago Vidhurena Bhagavat Vimukair Janahi. Not associating with those who are opposed to the Lord. So, Sangatyaga Vidurena Bhagavat Vimukair Janahi. Not associating with those who are opposed to the Lord. So, we see so many people who oppose the Lord. They don't want to know more about the Lord. Whatever we are trying to teach them or sharing with them, they will not accept. They will talk against the Lord always. So the Mayavadis, they talk about against the Lord always. So we should not associate with them because if we keep on associating with them, then we will fall down from our bhakti. So it is highly recommended not to deal with them. So if they ask some questions, we have to deal with them as much as possible, and we should not keep on explaining and trying to pacify them. Oh, this is one, the Lord has said in this, Lord has said in that. So keep on discussing with them. It is not highly recommended. Sangatyago Vidurena Bhagavat Vimukha Jani. Not associating with those who are opposed to their Lord. So next 12th one. This slide deals about we should not do this. So Shishyadi Ananu Bandhitvam. Not being attached to making too many disciples. So not being attached to making too many disciples, what is dealing with about? So sometimes there are spiritual teachers in our organization. So many spiritual teachers are there. So it is instructed that from the spiritual model that one should not too much fascinated, that they should have lots of followers. We should not be, we should not consider that I have to make too much followers, too many disciples. So I have to do all these things, these, that. No, it is not recommended. So they should not be attached in making too many disciples. So it has been said like that, Sishyadi Ananubandhitvam, not being attached to making too many disciples. So 13 point deals with Maha Arambhadi Anudhyamaha, not being enthusiastic for huge undertakings. So what that is, it deals with, for examples, if I build a very opulent temple for Krishna, then it will be a good, remarkable certificate, for my bhakti. So Rupa Goswami is warning against this. So that don't take any huge undertakings, that you forgot the bhajan and forgot your sadhana. Don't do this. So not studying many useless books to earn livelihood. Sorry. Not being enthusiastic for huge undertakings. So if I'm doing bhakti, if I build a temple, it is equal what I'm doing. I'm showing my bhakti to that in that place. No, it is not like that. Maha Arambhadi Anudyamaha, not being enthusiastic for huge undertakings. So it deals about that. Next, 14 point, Bahu Grantha Kalabhyasa Vyakya Vada Vivarjanam, not studying many useless books to earn livelihood or to defeat others in useless arguments. So what does it deals about? It deals about that don't fall into the mentality of reading many books. So unwanted books we should not read. So it is not recommended while doing bhakti. So and we should not. I'm just checking whether I have left any point. Yeah. So do not fall into mentality of reading any many books or devotional books for the purpose of earning livelihood. People might have they reading Srimad Bhagavatam and make it as a business. So they'll ask, so I know Bhagavatam, I know Bhagavad Gita. So please, can you organize my katha? So I will do my glamorous katha. Please offer me 50,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees. So you should not read the useless books apart from that bhakti. And while reading bhakti books also, that means Srimad Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, and you should not use that in making money. So now so many discourses happening in our world. So you can see the famous preacher coming to this place, that place. So only limited seats are offered. You pay this much fees and we will reserve a seat for you. And you can come and have the discourse with that person. Like that, we are getting so much pamphlets in WhatsApp and Facebooks and so many in TVs also. So many advertisements are coming. No, so it is not like that. We have to read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, and we should not use that to earn our livelihood. It is not recommended. So do not get into that, and also do not engage in useless arguments to prove you are superior to others. So you should not think I am a very popular person, I know everything. Whatever I'm saying is only correct. You should accept me. Whatever I'm saying, you should do that. No, it is not that. So, or to defeat others in useless arguments. So it is totally a waste of time, and we should not show our superiority, that I am the superior to everyone. So it is not like that. So we should be always in a humble way, and we should be more tolerant. We should have the patience. So it is highly recommended not to do this. Bahu Grantha Kalabhyasa Bhyakya Vada Vivarchanam, not studying many useless books to earn livelihood or to defeat others in useless arguments. So next point, it deals with about the 15th one. Vyavahare api akarpanyam, not feel miserable in any material circumstances. So don't become hopeless. So don't become miserable. So whatever may be the circumstances you are facing in your life, always remains hopeful that Krishna will protect me. So vyavahare api akarpanyam. A karpanyam word comes from the Bhagavad Gita, right? Karpanya dosho pahata swabhavaha. So we have a verse in Bhagavad Gita, Karpanya dosho pahataga, where Arjuna asked, I have been overtaken by this miserably weakness. So please instruct me. I am your disciple now. That is the word comes from akarpanyam. So we should not be miserable in any of the material circumstances. Whatever the situation comes, we have to accept it. So we have to think that, okay, this condition is given by Krishna to purify me. He is giving me just for my purification process. So why only me? Why only everything is coming to me? So we should not question in that way. So whatever we are facing in our material problems, so everyone will be having problems. So we should dovetail and we should think that Krishna is giving me. Krishna is making me purification. Krishna is making me to understand, okay, all this is only for good. Okay, this will go off smoothly. So we have read in second chapter, no? When we do bhakti, the whole situation will be adjustable by Krishna. He will take care of everything. We should have that strong faith that Krishna will take care of everything. Whatever I am facing, it is only for good. It is only for my benefit. Like that, if you keep on dovetailing your mind, practicing your mind in that way, so we will not feel depressed and we will not fall into miserable. So everything will go very smoothly, and the situation might be happened before also. The same situation will again happen. We can find the difference. Okay, how I have dealt with that problem. The same problem will come again and again. So when we mold our mind, when we mold ourselves to accept everything, whatever is coming in our life, so the problem what we are facing will move very smoothly. So if we accept in that way, it will be very good for us. Otherwise, our sadhana, our bhakti will be slowly reduced. So I faced so many times like that. So we should accept whatever it comes, and we should keep more faith in the Lord that, okay, Krishna will take care of me. Whatever it comes, everything is only for my good purpose. Everything is only beneficial for me. It is only good for me. So Krishna is giving everything. So the acceptance is more important. So when we are not ready to accept anything, then whatever problems comes in our life, it will be like a disaster. Oh, this has happened to me. Why this is happening only to me? Everybody is happy. Why I am not happy? Even though I am doing bhakti, why I am not able to do all these things? They are not doing bhakti. They are very happy. So all these comparisons will keep on running in our mind. So please, we should avoid that. Okay, whatever I am doing, that I am doing only for the pleasure of the Lord, to make the Lord happy. So we have read in the previous verses that we have whatever Rishikena, Rishikesa, Seven Bhakti Ruchate, our senses and our mind, we have to dedicate to the Lord. All the senses are given by the Lord only, so we have to dedicate to Him only. So, Smartavya Satatam Vishnu, Vishmartavya na Jatu. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. If we keep these two principles, these two rules, if we follow every day, Satatam every day, then where is the word of miserable distress become in our life? We can avoid that. It will go off. Krishna will take away from that. So, Vyavaharena akarpanyam. Don't feel miserable in any material circumstances. Even though if it is coming, we have to accept. Please, Krishna, you take care. So, we have to surrender ourselves. When we keep on surrendering each and every day, each and every moment, if we keep on thinking like this, so we will not feel miserable or any distress. So now we'll move into 16th part. Shokadi avashya vartita. Not lamenting in loss or other extreme emotions. So we should not lament whatever loss is happening. in our life, and other extreme emotions. We should be mentally strong, emotionally strong. We should not lament. Whatever is going, let it go. So the shokadi avasha vartita, not lamenting in loss. We should not keep on thinking, okay, this is I've lost so much of money in my business. I've lost everything in some other investment. These, that, it will happen, but we should not keep on lamenting on that. If we keep on lamenting on that, then we will slowly lose our interest in bhakti, and our mind will drag us in some way, and we will again fall down into Maya. So the shokadi avasha bhaktita, not lamenting in loss or other extreme emotions. So anya devan avajna, not disrespecting devatas. So since our most worshipable Lord Krishna, it doesn't mean that we become disrespectful to the demigods like Ganesha, Indra, Chandra, Surya. There's lots and lots of demigods. Like yesterday we discussed about 33 crores god are there. So we should not disrespect them. One second. Okay. We should not disrespect to the demigods. We have to give respect. So since we have seen that Lord Shiva is a very big Vaishnava. So we have to offer our obeisances. It is not that we should not pray to the demigods. Anyway, indirectly we are praying to Krishna only. But what Krishna is saying, you directly pray to me. We should give respect to even to the demigods also. Even they are also part and parcel of the Lord. They are the expansion of the Lord. So we should not disrespect any devatas. So Bhuta Anudvega Daitya. One second, Mataji. I'll just switch on. Yeah, sorry. Not respecting devatas, Bhuta Anudvega Daitya, not troubling other living beings. So we should not trouble any living entities. So we should be gentle to them, even to the small ants also. So even though they are also the part and parcel of the Lord, so we should not trouble any other living beings. So it is not recommended. We should not do that. So 19, Seva Nama Aparadhanam Udbhava Abhava Kartita, avoiding offenses in deity worship and chanting. So we should not do any offenses while doing deity worship and chanting. There are 10 offenses in chanting, no? So that we should not do. Avoiding offenses in deity worship. There's a lot of process in deity worship. So we have to be very, very careful in doing our deity worships. So Vigraha Seva, and we have Nama Seva. So we should avoid these offenses in doing both of them. So while doing deity worship also, and while doing chanting also, we should not make any offenses. So then if we are committing any offenses, then we may fall down. We will fall down. So try to do our chanting in a offenseless way. So we should think of God. We should sit in front of the deities and do our chanting, or put Prabhupada chanting along with the chanting. We can do our japa. So small things we have to rectify, and we should think how to do chanting in a better and better way. Every day we have to think, okay, today I have done in this way. Next day, how can I improve my japa? Like that, if you keep on thinking, then slowly we can do our sadhana in a well-versed way. So 20th Krishna deals with Krishna Tad Bhakta Vidvesha, not tolerating blasphemy of Krishna and his devotees. Is it that? Okay, I missed some of the points. Okay. So not tolerating blasphemy of Krishna and his devotees by those who hate them. One second. Yeah. So Krishna Tad Bhakta Vidvesha Vinidhyat Ashishnuta. So not tolerating blasphemy of Krishna and his devotees by those who hate them. So if someone is criticizing Krishna, so we should try to defeat by our logical arguments. We should try to understand little bit. So if someone is criticizing Krishna, we should try to defeat our logical arguments, or if you are not able to do so, we will try our level best to make them understand, no, this is the thing happening. So you should not talk about, you should not criticize the Lord. So all these verses, we'll try to quote with them. We will try to talk with them. So we'll try our level best to make them to understand. But if it is not possible, what we have to do, we should leave that place, or we should put our hands on our ears. Should either we'll have to leave that place or try to engage with that person and try to defeat his logical arguments. Similarly for his devotees or any other drones. So we have to try as much as possible. If it is not possible, then we have to leave that place, or we have to simply remain silently and vacate the place and come. So it's simply a waste of time. We tried our level best, trying to speak with them, or trying to approach them, or making them to understand a little bit. But if it is not happening, then it is totally a waste of time. So we should vacate that place, or maybe after some days or after some months, again we can approach them, or trying to explain about the Lord. So still it is not happening, and simply it's waste of them, and Krishna will take care of them slowly. Maybe in one of the Janma, he will realize about the Lord. So these are the things. Yeah. So these are the things we have dealt with about do's and don'ts. So 10 primary instructions that we have to do. From 1 to 10, it is very, very important. And from 11 to 20, we should avoid all these things. So Rohini Mataji, I'll just stop my screen. Will you share the book, Mataji?
Mataji, can you please explain the 15 point?
1 second, Mataji. 15 point with, yeah. So, Vyavahare api akarpanyam. You should not feel miserable at any material circumstances. Whatever situation happens in your life, we should accept it. Okay, it is only for my purification process it is happening. Krishna is making me to realize this. Okay, we should not lament for any other material problems happening in our life. Simply accept that, and don't keep on thinking the problems. So only why it is happening to me, only why it is not happening to others. So there are so much, like we say, 4 types of sins: kuta, bija, prarabdha, aprarabdha. So while doing devotional service, it will arise. So some sins, it will be in a seed form, and some sins will be in a little grown form, and some seeds will be in a like in a fruity form. And so when it comes into prarabdha, we have to what to say, it will come to us. So all because what we have done, it is coming to us only. So to eradicate that, Krishna is making us to understand that okay, this is happening to me. Krishna is making me to realize that only what I have done has come to me. So we should not think about the problems. If you keep on thinking that problem, then we will fall down in bhakti, and we cannot do our daily sadhana properly. So remove that all the problems, do our daily sadhana. Krishna will take care of everything. So that is the point. It deals about how Arjuna, he was not ready to fight in the battlefield. Then Krishna gives so many instructions. No, don't compare yourself with the body. Think that you are a Atma. You are not destroying the Atma. So don't fall into the miserable condition. Do your duty. So like that, we have to keep on we have to do our duty. But the problem will come anyway. Sanchita karmam, prarabdha karmam, aghamya karmam. This material world deals about with what 3 miseries are there. What is that? Adi Devikam, Adi Bhautikam, Adhyatmikam. So these things will come and attack us. So it will there when still at the time when we are in this material world, these miseries will keep on attacking us. We cannot escape from it. So while doing bhakti, we will not think that, okay, this is all happening to me. These are miseries are attacking me. Let it go. No problem. Krishna will take care. So it will make us to gain more and more in faith in Lord. So whatever the karpanya miseries comes, we should avoid it, and we should always think of Krishna. The two rules whenever miseries comes, okay, we should think Krishna. How Kunti Maharani says, give more miseries to me, then only I can remember the Lord. So we should be more blessed that the miseries are happening more and more. We can think of Lord more and more. So when happiness comes, automatically we'll forget Lord. So, okay, we are not like in Kunti Maharani stage. At least slowly, we have to think, okay, whatever miseries is happening to me, that is Krishna is making me to purify, and he is slowly wants go back to Godhead. Is that fine, Mataji? Nandini Mataji? Is that fine, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Yeah, it's very clear. Sorry, I was in mute.
No, it's okay, Mataji. Thank you. Yes,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji, I also have two questions.
Yes,
Amalaki, what's the significance of worship, Mataji? And is it, what is a tree?
Is the gooseberry tree, Mataji?
Okay, Amla.
Yeah, Amla. Yeah, Amla.
So what's the importance of spiritually, Mataji?
It gives more auspiciousness, Mataji. Whatever you are giving charity under that tree, it gives 1,000 benefits. So all these benefits you will enjoy in the next birth, Mataji.
Okay. Also, number 2, about staying in Vrindavan. You can go on short times for like 1 month or sometime 1 or 2 months. Or you have to go and stay there.
I couldn't get your question, Mataji. Can you please repeat?
I said staying in Vrindavan, like, I don't know the question number. I mean, in the do's, to Nivas, to stay in. It's short periods is okay, or you have to leave everything and go and stay?
Yes, Mataji, you can do. Short while is also okay. 1 hour day, one day or 2 days, 3 days. Whichever way is comfortable for you, you can do.
Okay,
If
like
we are
that.
not, please, Mataji, we cannot leave our material duties, go sit in the holy places and perform our bhakti. So it is not recommended.
Like when you go on trips for 5-6 days, it's okay, no?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. One more question, Mataji. Number 13, can you elaborate a little and give one example if you can, Mataji?
1 second.
Number 30, dawns.
13.
13, 1, 3.
Yeah. Maha Arambhadi Anudhyama, not being enthusiastic for huge undertakings. So, if I build a very opulent temple for Krishna, that is a good, remarkable certificates. Okay, giving charity, giving more donations. If I built a temple out of pure love of bhakti, okay, I'm doing bhakti. More enthusiasm. I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll perform this. I'll perform that. In any activities out of so enthusiasm, we'll do some activities. So that is not recommended. A slow and steady process. So you may be a rich person. Okay, you are doing it for Krishna. That is fine. But out of enthusiastic, okay, I've seen so many people, Mataji, immediately once they'll come into ISKCON, they'll be so enthusiasm. I want to take initiation. I want to take shelter. I want to do this. I want to do that. In Kartik month, they'll take only 1 meal in a day, or so much enthusiastic. They'll be so much enthusiastic. Oh, this, that, and I have to do. But slowly, what happens after some days, Mataji, they lose interest into that.
Okay.
Mataji, no, I am not interested nowadays. What is there, Mataji? Doing the same thing and then again and again. I'm not okay. It's boring, Mataji. No. For a meanwhile, I did. Okay, I'm happy with that. So being more enthusiastic also, it will make us to fall down. So padam vipadam natesham. Slowly we have to perform our bhakti, not in very enthusiastic way. Okay, these, that, and everything. One hand here, one leg here, these, that, and everything. No, it is not possible. And slowly you lose interest and you will fall down. So many.
No, but Rupa Goswami says in Nectar of Instruction, Utsahat Nishchaya Dhairya. We should be enthusiastic, patient, and determination in bhakti.
Enthusiastic is necessary, Prabhu. I'm here, it deals about more enthusiastic. Please make sure that more enthusiastic, not being more enthusiastic. Enthusiastic should be there, enthusiasm should be there, but it should not overcome your bhakti. Okay, I'm doing bhakti.
Yeah.
I'm doing bhakti. I will construct a temple. Oh, I will do this. I will do that. It is not like that. Enthusiasm should be there, but over enthusiasm, everything over, it is not good, Prabhuji. As
Yes,
for my
Mataji, thank you. I understood, Mataji. Too much of anything is bad.
yes, correct, Mataji. Correct.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Is that fine,
Hare Krishna.
Mataji? Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, very clear, Mataji. Very clear.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, can you please share that do's slide, that 1 to 10 slide once again, please, Mataji?
1 second. Is that Mataji, Rajalakshmi Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Thank you so much. I missed this part, Mataji, so that's why I thought I'll just look into it once again.
Okay, Mataji. These English meanings are there in the book. These the shlokas what I have read, it is not in our Nectar of Devotion book. I have taken from one of the sites from ISKCON. So if you want, you can take screenshots, Mataji, if you want.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much.
And share it in the group, Mataji.
Yes, sure.
Share it in...
Yes, definitely I will share. And thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can go ahead. I'll try to explain it. If not, I'll consult with my senior devotees and then I'll get back to you. Hope it is all clear.
Mataji, one other thing, Mataji. Mataji was saying that
one by one, please. Prabhuji, one by one. Dr. Karpagavalli Mataji, please go ahead, Mataji.
Mataji, I just want to clarify.
Yes,
I just want to clarify that you told that Kundi Maharani, she asked God for more miseries, but to remember God. And I'm telling, why should we remember God? He should always be in our heart. We should always keep Krishna in our center or everything, so that we cannot forget Krishna. Always, I was told by Vedavani Mata, always, Mataji, always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. And that only is my policy, Mataji. That's why she should always remember Krishna. That is my understanding. I just want to tell you.
Yes, Mataji, what you said is correct. But what our senior acharyas, senior devotees was saying, that we cannot follow as it is, but try. That is the thing. Try. As said by Kunti Maharaji, you always give me more miseries, then only I can see. When we are in happiness, what I have understood, Mataji, in if I am very happy, I will not think about the Lord. When I am very sad or any miseries comes, oh Krishna, why this is happening to me? So please guide me how to come out of the miseries. So I think
Mataji, 90% you're saying is correct only. They will forget. When in happiness, they'll forget. But this thing I want to stress to our devotees, to all the assembled devotees, to keep Krishna in center, as Mataji was telling, to keep in center. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna.
That's a very simple thing, Mataji. Whatever activities we are doing, if you offer it to the Lord,
yes, Mataji.
We will remember every day and every kshanam, every moment, every second. What you said is correct. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. I'll just share the slides. Do you want all the slides or only the do's and don'ts, Mataji?
All the slides, Mataji. All the slides. Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, what exactly do you mean by this BRS, Mataji? Sorry, I wasn't there. That's why I'm asking.
Bhakti Rasamrita.
All the slides you share in the group.
Prabhuji, 1 second, Prabhuji, I'll get back to you. So sorry. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. These verses are written in Sanskrit by Rupa Goswami, and our Srila Prabhupada has translated in English, Mataji. Now we are reading the same thing in Nectar of Devotion.
Okay, Mataji. And that text is 1.2.72 to 37 is it's in the this thing, Mataji?
Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Virendra Prabhu. You have some
Yes,
questions?
Hare Krishna, please. I just wanted to say that you please share all these slides in the NOD group, because we will come to know what is there in the class. Like,
Sure.
that's it.
You can keep the book aside and you can keep the slide, and simultaneously you can go through what has written in the book and what has written.
Yes, yes.
It will be easier for us to understand. Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna to all. So once again, I pray to all of you that please forgive me if I've spoken any of the words out of the parampara, and please bless me so that I can serve Guru and Gauranga and the assembled devotees over here in this forum. So thank you so much. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, and my humble pranams to all the assembled devotees over here. Thank you so much.
Very nice class, Mataji. Wonderful. Very nice to explain.
Thank you
so
very
much.
much,
Thank you,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji. Dandat pranam, Mataji. Dandat pranam. Wonderful class.
Thank you, Mataji. Very good
Wonderful
class.
class, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, Mataji. Very nice
Thank
class.
you.
Hare Krishna.
With all your permission, can I end this meeting?
Yes,
Yes, Mataji.
Hope it is clear, Mataji. Hope.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank
Yes.
you so
Yes,
much,
Mataji.
Dandavat
Hare
pranams to
Krishna.
all, Mataji.
Dandat
Dandat
pranam.
pranam.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Dandat pranam.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.